Hey, this is Philip from Stevenson Motor Co. Today we're going to be taking a look at build number 40, our 1971 Mini with a Honda D16 engine. So the ethos of this build was very much a GT, extremely high-end Mini, something more akin to like a Bentley Continental rather than a, Caterham or something like that. So we needed the highest quality and finishes. It needed to be fast, it needed to be comfortable, quiet, and refined. The paint is a light ivory white, which is a Porsche single-stage color. It's a OEM Porsche color from the 60s and 70s. It has some really cool features like a custom front splitter, a single spotlight, a Cibi. The front bumpers are partially made out of fiberglass. We needed to recess holes in order to have these small fog lights integrated into the bumpers. And then on the back of the car, there is a reverse light, and the other one turns red and is a rear fog light. It has twin tanks with twin Monza caps and Mark II rear taillights. It's got our 1590 badging to show that it is in fact a Honda with 1590 cc's of displacement. It has a Frenched-in third brake light, and it's a curved LED strip. We had to make provisions so that it would be replaceable should it need servicing. It's got some billet DSN door handles on the exterior, and then the interior has the SMCO full door handle package. The only difference is that the door pull is a custom unit, 3D printed and designed here. Our side mirrors are Radot style side mirrors with a custom 3D printed in aluminum mirror pedestal with a 3D printed bezel around that pedestal. Very special piece on this car. Now the engine is our D16 Y8 engine package with some custom additions to the interior of the engine bay here because we wanted to have a really simplistic and minimalist look inside the engine bay. So we made a custom intake manifold that actually drops the plenum down below the level of the valve cover so that the whole back side of the engine bay can be covered in leather. We also tucked the wiper motor inside the wing so it's not visible from the engine bay. The headers are custom designed. It's got a carbon fiber and 3D printed airbox. It's got our SMCO side-mounted radiator. It has a full plethora of our pistons and our custom connecting rods. The engine produces 121 foot-pounds of torque, and all of that is available from 2,000 RPM right to redline. The torque curve on this car is crazy. It's pretty much flat. It's like an electric car. So that gives that great amount of kind of low-end drivability, which is what you want in sort of a GT cruiser style car, while still having that top end that the Hondas are known for. We've done a lot of builds over the years, and when you start off doing something that's more raw, more race car, it's easier in some senses. And it's taken a lot of progression from the shop and our capabilities here to be able to achieve something like this. It's something that we're really proud of, both as a shop and kind of on a personal level. So the interior is where things get really special. This is a fully custom interior, all from the ground up. The seats are GTS Classic base. However, we essentially rebuilt the seat from scratch. Every single part of the seat, from the steel frame all the way to the foam and then the leather and piping, everything was made here. The leather is all Ferrari leather. We've got German square weave carpet, all custom made. We even foam filled the floor and then shaved so that the floor is completely flat so that there is no imperfections in the floor pan. The dash is our SMCO floating dash with some really high-end, beautiful looking gauges. We've got a centrally mounted switch panel similar to the Mark I Minis. You can notice some of the small details, like even the toggle switches are covered in leather. We even went to the extent of, if you sneak around the back of the gauges themselves are wrapped in leather from the backside. We've got auto dimming lights for both the map lights as well as kind of mood lighting that projects from behind the dash rail. The rear windows are power operated via a center console that's located between the two seats. In that console is also a rheostat to control the heater fan speed. The rear view mirror is a modified version from a Jaguar E-Type. We've got a full custom cable shifter operating the Honda transmission and a knob reminiscent of early Ferraris. It's been really exciting for us over the past 10 years of building these cars to see how the builds have elevated on our end, but also kind of the general feeling around the Classic Mini has grown. So many of our customers are coming now from other parts of the car world. Most of these customers have, a Porsche collection or a Ferrari collection, something that's conventionally deemed as a higher end vehicle. And to be able to see these cars rise to the level that they're at now, and to be able to build ones to this level and really kind of give the Mini its due is something that's really important to us and really exciting. We're doing a bunch more that are similar to this that are in the works right now, and we're just so happy being Classic Mini enthusiasts to be able to see the car reach this new level and to be custodians for that process. So I hope you enjoyed seeing some of the details on this car. We're really proud of this. If you're interested in getting a Mini built by us, please reach out. Our information's below. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.